Hi, Caitlin.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Sarah.
That's why I just said hi to you, Sarah.
Yes, and I said hi to you, Caitlin.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe that our voices are different, but this one's mine.
This one's mine. But I do feel like when we say stuff like that, we're like, hi, and we sound weird, and then we start talking like normal, and then that's probably why people are confused.
I think my voice has like a higher treble to it, and yours has a lower treble.
Yours is higher treble.
I'm toilet treble.
Toilet in trouble?
No, God, enough. Did you guys like our last episode that was called, what was it called?
Was it celebs?
Nope, it was snow.
Oh.
It was called Snow Crimes and Butts. Just a lot of butts, I think is what I called it.
Butts.
There's butts.
And It's Always Sunny. Charlie does that. I think he puts on tight pants or shorts or something. He goes, butt, and sticks his butt out.
That's cute. I do this thing now. I think I've mentioned it. Maybe I mentioned it a couple times now. I've been doing the bar method, which is like a specific workout thing. There are different exercises you do. So you start the class by doing upper body. Well, like arms and shoulders by upper body. And then you go into seat work, which is like your butt. And then thigh work, which is they also call seat work. Your thighs. And then you do core, like the abs and stuff at the end. And then at the very end, you do this thing called they call it back dancing. But essentially, they turn the lights really low so it's not embarrassing. And you have to get in this position where you just thrust up for like 4 minutes. And it's so hard. Like, but your butt is so sore after you can't move it.
These?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. And then there's different things where you have to hold it at the highest point. Do it. I'm making Caitlin do it. And then just go up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. And you do it. Yep, and then you have to do it one leg, but you only go up an inch, down an inch. Because it works your muscles. And and you have to do it for like 4 minutes. It's really hard. Yeah. But yeah.
I just did it. I worked out my butt.
Yep, Caitlin
only one cheek, though.
Yep, she's going to have one massive cheek and one little flat cheek.
Little baby cheek. Did you know that sitting all day literally makes your butt flat?
I hate that.
Because it flattens your muscles? I sit all fucking day. Every day.
Well, did we talk about this in an episode or somewhere else? Because I said we should lie on our stomachs
We talked about it at Thanksgiving.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you said if we lay on our stomachs all day, it'll flatten them.
That's the hope.
Because then I said we should go to a gym. We should all go to a gym together and just go to the middle of the floor and lay on our stomachs for an hour. And then when we're like, shut up, we're working on our abs. We're making them flat. That would be actually a hilarious prank. If we just got like 10 people to go lay on a gym floor.
You just do the entire cobra pose.
And if someone comes over, just like, leave us alone, we're flattening our cores. Yeah. People would think we're psycho and probably call the police.
Let's do it.
Get God on the phone.
I need that part to be as flat as possible.
Dude, mine's not flat.
It looks good, though.
I
just checked out your body.
I need to work on my posture.
Yeah.
Because there's times, like
me right now.
No, your posture's good. You make me sit up in episodes because I look at you and I'm like this. I look like fucking a turtle.
I sit up from right here a lot. Sometimes my shoulders go in, but right here I'm always upright. Like by right here I mean like my lower torso.
Yeah, and I'm not
sitting upright.
I think I've been tall. Like when I was a kid, I sprouted even before boys. Mm-hmm. So I think from a really early age I've tried to make myself shorter.
Smaller.
So my posture's really bad because I was embarrassing to be a girl taller than all the boys. So I kind of hunched. So I feel like I do think shorter people have better posture.
Yeah, so we're trying to compete.
Yeah, especially as women. I don't know, like there's just something weird about being a woman taller than men around you or boys or whatever. Or just being taller than anyone.
I'm sure it feels unusual. Yeah. Well, my tip for that, because I think I have good posture because, one, I did ballet for so many years. Yeah. Two, my mom was like one of those weird moms that made us walk with books on her head to get our posture better. Huh. Mm-hmm. My mom had like a bunch of old-timey stuff she did like that. And so my mom was like, sit up straight, blah, 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 like all the time. It's more comfortable when you like allow your shoulders to like just hang down and then to just focus on the posture right here. And if you lean forward slightly, it's just easier to keep that posture.
Oh, you still keep that. So even if I lean forward, my back is straight.
Yeah, yeah. So I lean right here, but my posture is good. And I put it all, like, by sticking my butt out. You just let your seat relax, but then your spine's still straight.
The only thing my parents did all the fucking time that we heard, elbows off the table. Elbows off.
Oh, see, my
Why is that a big deal? Like, because we'd be sitting at the dinner table, and they'd be like, elbows off the table. Really? Is that a big fucking deal that my elbow was on the dinner table while I eat my grilled cheese?
While I eat my grapes?
Karen?
Well, I bet if you look at them now, if their elbows are on the table, you should start telling them.
Be like, Jennifer, elbows off the table.
Can you take your elbows You please take your elbows. And then they'll be like, why do you keep saying that? It's like, well, you told me that.
Yeah. I'm going to do that at Christmas dinner. I'm going to be like, Jennifer, David, elbows off the table. Those are their real names.
Their
elbows
real
off
names?
the table.
Mom and Dad aren't their real names?
Well, no. Well, I meant, like, first I said Karen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to fucking do that. I'm literally going to be like, Jennifer, elbows off the table. God damn it.
No, just spray them with a water bottle in the face.
Elbows off the table. But you know what's frustrating? So when I was a kid, my parents were the young parents.
Oh, yeah.
Like
cool.
my parents, I'm 28 and they just turned 50.
Mine were the normal parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were really young, and now my sister's 16. So now my parents are 50 with a 16-year-old. So now they're the old parents. They would make me sit at the table for hours
My mom
because
would
I wouldn't
too.
touch broccoli. Like they would go watch a movie as a family, and
they'd
leave
make
me
my
sit.
uncle sitting with us when they didn't want to sit anymore. So my uncle was always over. My uncle's like, just eat it. I don't want to sit here.
They'd leave me there. They'd go watch a movie as a family, and I was stubborn, so I'd just sit at the table for fucking 2 hours.
You're like, I will never eat it.
Then my sister comes along, and she's like, macaroni and hot dogs for dinner, 7 days a week. And they're like, okay. I don't give a shit they never gave a shit what she did.
Yeah, that's how the younger siblings always are.
Yeah.
They're like, bring me hot chocolate up in my bedroom. Like, my
okay.
parents would have never done that.
Yeah.
They'd have been like, get it yourself, you lazy butt.
Right. And because we were in Alaska, so it's not like you can take road trips. Like, Alaska's so big. You can drive for 20 hours and you're still in the same state. But with my sister, they've lived in the lower 48, as we call it.
Oh, fancy.
So, like, right now, my mom is with my sister in Vegas. I'm like, fuck you. You never took me anywhere. They just do all these things. I'm like, she kind of gets treated like a little adult and gets to do all these things. And I'm like, I need to sit at the table and stare at broccoli. And she gets to go to Vegas and eat mac and cheese. You bitch.
Where I wasn't allowed to have, like, an email or a phone. But then again, times were
Jennifer.
different. Times were different, and we're like,
I know.
that stuff was new. Like, the internet was new when I was little. So it was like, my mom was like, no, you're not getting an email. That's an adult work thing. Like, you can't have that.
Yeah.
I didn't get a smartphone until I was in college.
Yeah.
You know?
Jennifer is a good mom, though.
Oh, my mom's a good mom.
I'm actually really... We've had our differences.
Yeah.
We kind of hated each other for a long time.
Yeah, there's always phases.
But I'm really excited, and I kind of want to give her a shout-out because... So we are doing... There's, like, kind of... You know the angel tree things?
Yeah.
But we're doing... Someone set one up at work, but it's specifically... It's called Adopt a Diva, and it's specifically for LGBTQA.
Oh, cool.
I think all of them are homeless, and a majority of them have been, like, kicked out of their house for, like, coming out of the closet, as, you know,
that makes
for
me
lack of
feel
a better way to
sick,
say
yeah.
it. Yeah, so it's the Adopt a Diva tree. So I grabbed one, my coworkers grabbed one, and then someone was asking for a car seat, which is just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So our whole team came together. So I was texting my mom, I was like, oh, you know, I was like, I ordered some weird stuff on Amazon, like, it's for this tree.
I'm not having a baby.
Yeah.
I order car seats and stuff.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, I want to do one. I want to give. And I was like, really? So it's for my work thing. She was like, yeah, so I grabbed one, and my mom, like, immediately ordered stuff on Amazon. She did a $50 gift card and then felt like exactly what they wanted, which is, like, really fucking cool. She did not, I don't know.
Cute.
My mom, like, I don't know, it's just cool.
Yeah, I used to do that where I would take a name off and give gifts to, like, a child because I had that service done for me when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was in all, like, well, it's not welfare, but I was in programs like that as a child because my family was really poor. And so I wanted to give back to that when I got older, but now I don't because I have family members who are still very poor and their kids have needs. So it's like, that's my, I give to my family members.
Well, and it really has made me think about things differently when it puts it in perspective. Like, one tag was asking for an adult scooter, and at first I was kind of like, yeah, that's a little interesting. And then one of the managers was like, well, you know, I bet that they probably walk everywhere, and that's their only, they want something. And I was like, oh my God, I never thought of that. Yeah. Like, that's, you know.
Gives you a chance to check your blessings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have been very blessed, and I don't know. It's heartbreaking.
Well,
I'm glad we were able to come together and get a car seat.
No, that's amazing. And a lot of people have to rely on the public transportation. Yeah. And I remember when I was in college, I had 3 jobs and I didn't have a car for a little while because my car died. Mm-hmm. And I had these 3 jobs and they're literally on the bus schedule wasn't enough time to get from point A to point B because you have to wait 10 minutes for this bus. You have to go to this station that connects. You have to get on the connection to get to here. And it's like I had 30 minutes to get, where in a car you could get there in 10 minutes. So it was fine. But like on the bus, I was like, oh, I have no way to get to my next job. I'm going to be late every day. What do you do? Yeah. So if you had a scooter or a bike or like something that could just help you out.
Yeah. It made me check my privilege.
Yeah.
You know, like I've never had to think about things like that.
Yeah.
And it really, I don't know, looking at the tree, I almost want to cry right now. Like looking at it and seeing people ask for like car seats and scooters and then some, like my person that I ended up with, she just said corgi stuff and Harry Potter stuff. Oh, so I ordered a couple pairs of corgi socks and I got a Harry Potter. I actually got it's a Harry Potter and corgi t-shirt, which what are the chances? It said, my Patronus is a corgi.
Oh, they're going to love that.
I know.
That's going to make their entire season.
And then I got a Harry Potter blanket.
Oh.
So, I don't know.
I remember being a kid. I didn't know that I was part of that program because your parents, like, fill them out for you. But the gifts that I got from that, I assumed they were from my parents because your parents aren't going to be like, these are from community, like, and I was always blown away by the things. I was like, this is amazing. Like, I got one year, which this sounds very simple, but I got a new pillow that was shaped like a heart and like a heart blanket, and it was just like the entire year I was obsessed with that. So it's like those things where they really do make a difference for people.
Well, in this case, because they all are homeless, they're celebrating in the shelter, and the manager who put this together, we have to give her the gifts, I think, by the 18th, and she's actually delivering them all on the 19th, and then she's going to the shelter on Christmas Day to hang out and watch them open their gifts, which is just... I know.
I should suggest this to my work next year.
Yeah, it's really... And of, any tree and any, but I don't know, I just think this is really...
Also...
I couldn't believe I found a corgi and Harry Potter shirt.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about our beer before we tell the theme?
Yeah,
it's a special Christmas beer.
And we have a special Christmas beer. So we don't have a fireplace, but we have some candles going and Christmas lights on.
Eggnog latte.
That's our candle. And tonight we're doing a little Love Actually party. So I'm super excited. But our beer is... Prescott Brewing. Prescott's just about an hour and a half north of Phoenix. Local brew. In Arizona, it's called the Christmas City Ale. It's a holiday ale brewed with spices. It says Christmas City Ale is brewed to commemorate both the holiday season and Arizona's Christmas City, Prescott, Arizona. I didn't know they called it the Christmas City.
Me neither.
It's brewed with nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves, and our special spices. The subtle blend adds to the flavor of malt and hops to create a wonderful holiday treat.
I'm excited to try it. I like doing local stuff.
I do too.
When you find it.
And then it says 1994 at the top. Does this stand for estimated?
Established.
Oh.
The brewery was established in 1994.
Okay. I was today years old when I realized that that's not estimated. I'm like, how do they not know?
No, that means they were established.
Oh. I just thought it was estimated.
My brother was established in 1994.
My sister was. What year? What month and what day?
July 29th.
Ooh, August 24th.
Ooh, almost a month apart.
Oh. When were you established?
June 7th, 91.
I was February 17th, 91.
You're old.
I am old. My sister just turned 30.
You can tell it's like a local beer too, because it's like just a basic silver can that they like slapped a sticker on, which I kind of love.
I love that sound so much.
The Duff Man sound?
No.
You like the sound of my voice?
I love when you whisper.
It tastes better than it smells.
It smells sour. This smells like sweaty sheets.
Yeah. This kind of smells like when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I should shower. It tastes good, but it smells weird.
It smells a little sour, though. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's another thing.
Maybe it's from 1994. It tastes a little sour.
No, it's good till March. Oh, wait, no, it's good till leap year day. 2/29. It's a leap year this year?
Oh, apparently.
We should do a special
leap year episode. Do you think they picked that day on purpose? Make it 2/29.
Yeah.
It really expired 12/1, but make it 2/29.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's fine. I don't love it.
I don't like it. It's got a weird sour taste.
It's sour.
It is weird.
We can get a different one if you want.
No, I'll finish it.
I'll probably sip at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like it that much. Sorry, I usually like Prescott Brewing.
Yeah.
This one's just... I like the aftertaste.
Yeah.
It sits very gingery in your throat, but it's too sour.
Maybe that's yeah.
It's too sour up front.
Yeah. I do taste the ginger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it overall.
What is our theme for this episode? Missing person survivors. Or I guess like Yeah. So people who went missing and were found safe and sound.
Yeah, so this one also has a happy ending. We're doing a couple in a row that have better endings. I'm going to go first today. Happy Christmas, everyone. I literally at the top of my page just wrote found. In, like, nice cursive.
I wrote our next theme, and then I crossed it out and wrote this one.
You're like, just kidding. Okay, so my story is about Nguyen Van. It's a Vietnamese name. It's a story that's about Nguyen, but it ends up being about a whole thing that's happening in Vietnam that I didn't know about.
Oh, wow.
And a whole issue that